Congratulations, Matt. A tight finish. Were you sure to have won?
No, not at all. This was incredible hard the last 20 Ks, and I suffered really a lot in this last climb. So yeah, this was a really, really tough one, and I wasn't sure.
How far from the line have you thought that you could come back in the mix?
Yeah, I knew that over the top, when I was a bit behind it, I was still in the group of, you know, fighting for the win. But yeah, I had a really hard time there, and yeah, I used a lot of energy to move back up on the Vacek's wheel. And then yeah, I had to spend the energy to come back for at least fighting for the win. And then yeah, luckily I had enough for the last sprint. So yeah, this was a really tough one.
3 wins after 5 stages, a big Giro d'Italia.
Yeah, I have to say again, now it's really incredible, and to win in this jersey as well. It's yeah, it's insane. It's way more than I ever dreamed about. So yeah, what a Giro we have, and what a team I have around me.
And tomorrow it's Napoli, Naples. You have won there before, so it might be one more.
As I say, every day we try to win as much as possible, and yeah, we try again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know that history is not maybe your main interest in a certain way, but the last riders won 3 stages out of the first 5 stages in the Giro. It happened 28 years ago. Something big. You are impressed by yourself, by what you achieved?
Yeah, of course, this is insane. You know, it's more that we dreamed about to be able to do this. We wanted to be as good as possible in Albania, and we came to get the pink jersey there. Now to win 3 stages out of 5, it's absolutely insane, and that's more than we dreamed about. So I'm super proud of the team, and everyone is so committed to make this possible. So yeah, as you said, you know, I don't care too much about the history about this, also because, you know, if a mountain stage would have been put in today, it wouldn't have been possible. So also the race have to be suited for this. So all in all, I'm just super happy and super proud of what we're achieving right now.
Mads, could you talk us through the last 2.5 kilometers from the climb when Primož Roglič accelerated and you lost 20 or 30 places, but Vacek stayed on the front? Was that to keep the pace high but controlled and make sure nothing slipped away to give you a chance to get back on?
So when Primož he went, I told Vach to stay with him, because, you know, if they would have going away, Vach would have a really good chance of winning the stage also. So I was really suffering there on the first part of the climb, and Vach, he deserved also to grab the chance if it was possible. But this kid was riding incredible smart, and when it started to be more flat and going down, he was slowing down the whole group, so I could make up some spots again in some of the corners. And then yeah, he's just again doing an incredible good and long lead out. So him and the team car made it possible today with a good guidance in the last 3 kilometers. So I would say this win is definitely a good sign of how teamwork is working.
Press room, sulla stampa.
Congrats, Matt. I was looking at your season. You started very good at Tour de la Provence in February, and then your shape was always good for 2-3 months. Did you change your training? Did you change your preparation? Because it's a very, very long period of good shape.
No, we didn't change too much. I trained some more hours this winter. But it's not, you know, major. We put in some more endurance load on this off season to. But we also agreed on, me and my coach and the team, that going into the Giro after the classics, we had to go all in for this pink jersey in the beginning of the Giro, because we, you know, maybe the shape or the engine will pop at one point during the race. We don't know. We don't hope so, but it can be at one point that it starts to go the other direction, and then it's nice to have the victories already now if it's going you know, the wrong direction after 15 stages or something like this.
Dalla sala stampa, scusa da qua.
Mats, I was curious to know your opinion about the action of Primož Roglič that you mentioned. Your opinion has been an action just to be in the front and not in trouble, or it gives you the impression to try to find something to drop some rivals?
I would say Primož, he's a racer also, you know, he wants to win bike races, and this would be a good final for him as well. And let's say they go away 10, 15 riders with all the GC guys. He's normally the fastest in a group like that. So I understand that he wants to try and make some action and win stages as well. If I was in his shoes, I would have done exactly the same and tried to make some action and win a stage as well.
Sala stampa, press room.
Hi, Mads. Congrats again. In that finish line, we kind of saw you not celebrate much over the line. Can you talk about how deep you had to go to get back on in the sprint and then hold everyone off in the final?
Oh man, this was like everything. It's as deep as I can, you know, almost like when Mathieu or today they dropped me on the Quaremont. You know, this today was everything. I didn't have anything left to even lift the arms. So yeah, man, I was going really, really deep to make this happen today.
Sala stampa, press room.
Subito.
Mats, in Italy, we are very proud for the fact that Luca Guercilena is the most important Italian team manager, probably one of the most important Italian in cycling. How is your relation with Luca? How is important Luca in your career?
Luca is super important for my career. You know, he was the guy who gave me the trust already in 2016 when I was riding Pro Conti. He signed me with Lidl-Trek or with Trek back then, and he always gave me the trust and the confidence that I would be a big rider, and he always helped me develop. And you know, I can't thank him enough for giving me this trust and always let me develop in my tempo. You know, it was never forced that I had to do, you know, crazy result after my second place in Flanders in 18 or anything like this. So, you know, Luca, he's the key guy for this team, and he will keep being the key guy for this team. And I'm proud of being able to work with him. And yeah, as mentioned earlier today, I'm proud to also finish my career with him. It means a lot to me.
Da qua, Ciro.
Did you know before the Edoardo Zambanini, the guy from Bahrain that was almost really close to take this victory? Did you already know him?
Yeah, I knew him, but I didn't know he was this fast in a sprint. But you know, when you're there in a final, you're a really, really good bike rider, and he was really impressive today, and it was a really strong sprint. So, you know, he's one of the guys I have to be aware of when we have to do finals like this in the future.
Sala stampa, press room.
Da qui è tutto. Congrats, Mats.
Giro.
Thank you, everyone.
Last one.
And well, you already mentioned this in the mixed zone. At a certain point, you thought that the race was over for you.
When?
Today. When you dropped. You thought that maybe was finished your rope for the victory or not?
Yeah, you know, when I started to lose positions on the steep part, I was like, it's going to be really tough to make it back to win. And there I was like, okay, the win is gone, but I had to try to get as many points as possible for the Ciclamino. But yeah, then the rest we already talked about. Thank you.
Grazie,
guys.
thank you very much. Congratulations.